New clues in a decades-old mystery. Tonight, the Vatican recovering 2 sets of bones, possible clues in one of Italy's most famous cold cases. 15-year-old Emanuela Orlandi, the daughter of a Vatican bank employee, vanished in 1983 after attending a music lesson. Her disappearance was never solved and captivated the country, sparking conspiracy theories and even a film. Her family has never stopped pressing investigators. Her brother Pietro Orlandi says we will never take a step back. Earlier this year, Emanuela's family received an anonymous tip telling them to search where an angel is looking on. That led investigators to the Tomb of the Angel, meant to hold the remains of 2 19th century German princesses. Emanuela's brother watched as the tombs were pried open. But in a shocking twist, they were empty. No sign of his sister or the German princesses. 2 days later, the Vatican said it had discovered 2 more sets of bones near the tomb. Tonight, those bones are being sent for testing, a process that could take weeks and hopefully offer answers after decades of questions. Sarah Harmon, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.